Now you can see individual supply schedule. As already I have told you, individual means by a single firm. So all of you can see in the first column price, in the second column quantity supplied, it is by a single firm and points on the curve. All of you can see here when the price is rupees 5, quantity supplied by a firm, it means single firm, it is 5,000. When price is rupees 10, quantity supplied is 10,000. And these are the points in the third column A and B, which we shall denote in the individual supply curve. Individual supply curve, all of you can see that on OY axis, I have written price, and on OX axis, I have written quantity supply. Now, according to schedule, we can see that this is a graphical presentation because this is individual supply curve. In this, we have seen when rupees 5, the quantity supplied is 5,000. When price is rupees 10, quantity supplied is 10,000. It means that rise in price is motivating the producer to increase the supply. And if price falls from rupees 10 to 5, if price falling from rupees 10 to 5, then quantity supplied will also fall from 10,000 to 5,000. Understood? And this we have to show on the points A and B. It means these are points which we can see. This is individual supply schedule. If price is rising, quantity supplied is also rising. If price is falling, quantity supply will also fall because there is a positive relationship between price and quantity supplied. After doing this, we shall do market supply schedule and market supply curve. Now we shall start market supply schedule. As all of you know, market, it means addition of all the firms, the production done by all the firms, not only A, but addition of A firm, B firm, and so on. Then it will become market, because market, it means this is the topic of macroeconomics. And when on large level the study is done, then it is called macro. So that's why market supply, it means we have to see not only of one, we have to see of all the firms. To make the theory simple, I have written only A firm and B firm, right? Now, you can see when price is rupees 5, A firm is producing 5,000 and B firm is producing 4,000 and market supply is 9,000. When price increases from 5 to 10, quantity supply will also rise by A firm and B firm also, because increasing price, rise in price will motivate the producer to increase the quantity supplied also. That's why when the price increase from rupees 5 to 10, quantity supplied will rise from 5,000 to 10,000 by firm A, and by firm B from 4,000 to 8,000. Because rise in price will motivate the producer. And I am saying again and again that in the supply chapter, you have to think according to the view of producer. Now you can see market supply, addition of A firm and B firm. It means 5,000 plus 4,000, it will become 9,000. This is market supply. And on rupees 10, the market supply will be 18,000. It means addition by A firm, by the production done by A firm and production done by B firm. The addition of both, it will be 10,000 plus 8,000, it will be 18,000. This is market supply on rupees 10. Right? This is supply schedule. Schedule, it means we are seeing here the tabular presentation. Now we come on market supply curve. Market supply curve, this is a graphical presentation. All of you can see on rupees 5, this is addition, it means 9,000. A point is denoting 9,000 and B point is denoting 18,000 on rupees 10. And for easiness, I have written here 5, 10, 15, 20 equal gap I have shown here. Equal gap, it will be easy to draw with the help of scale for you also. That's why you can write here. This is market supply curve 5, 10, 15, 20. In this way you can write, and according to your easiness you can do 10, 20 also you can write. But equal gap if you will write, this is very good because there will be clear, the curve will be clear and it is easy to draw also. This is market supply curve. I think both the topic is clear. Individual supply schedule, individual supply curve also, and market supply schedule and market supply curve. Okay, thank you.